The arena is packed with thousands of excited fans, and the energy inside the stadium feels electric. Cameras are focused on the court as the game reaches a critical moment. Everyone is watching closely because something special might happen. In the middle of all that attention stands one player who has been dominating headlines recently, Caitlin Clark. The game has been intense from the very beginning. Both teams are fighting hard, every possession matters, and the crowd reacts to every pass, every shot, and every defensive play. But suddenly the ball finds its way into Caitlin Clark's hands. Fans begin to rise from their seats because they know something exciting might be about to happen. Clark slowly moves forward with confidence, scanning the court like a true leader. Defenders try to close the space around her, knowing how dangerous she can be with the ball. She has already built a reputation for taking bold shots that most players wouldn't even consider attempting. Yet for Clark, these moments seem natural. Pressure doesn't make her nervous. It seems to make her even more focused. As the clock continues ticking down, Clark dribbles just beyond the three-point line. It's a distance where many players would hesitate. Her shooting range has become one of the most talked-about skills in professional basketball. Fans have seen her hit unbelievable shots from deep distances before, and many are secretly hoping they are about to witness another unforgettable highlight. For a split second, the entire arena feels silent. Then Clark makes her move. With remarkable confidence, she steps into the shot and releases the ball high into the air. The basketball travels in a perfect arc toward the basket while thousands of fans hold their breath. Even the commentators pause, waiting to see if the incredible attempt will actually go in. And then it happens. The ball drops cleanly through the net. In an instant, the arena explodes with cheers. Fans jump to their feet, teammates celebrate on the bench, and cameras capture the stunned reactions of people throughout the crowd. What looked like an impossible shot just seconds earlier has now become one of the most exciting moments of the game. Clips of the play begin spreading across social media almost immediately. Fans everywhere start sharing the highlight, praising Clark's confidence and incredible skill. Many viewers say the moment perfectly shows why Caitlin Clark has become one of the most exciting players to watch in today's basketball world. Moments like this are exactly what make sports unforgettable. One bold decision, one fearless shot, and suddenly a player creates a memory that fans will talk about for days, sometimes even years. And for Caitlin Clark, this might be just another step in what could become an extraordinary career. Over the past few months, one name has continued to dominate conversations across the basketball world: Caitlin Clark. From sports analysts to casual fans scrolling through social media, it seems like everyone is talking about her incredible performances and the impact she is having on the game. Clark's journey to becoming one of the most exciting players in professional basketball didn't happen overnight. Long before she entered the professional league, she was already building a reputation as a once-in-a-generation talent during her college career at University of Iowa. Playing for the Iowa Hawkeyes women's basketball, she quickly became known for her fearless shooting, elite court vision, and the ability to control the pace of the game. Game after game, Clark delivered performances that left fans stunned. Whether it was a deep three-pointer from well beyond the arc or a perfectly timed assist that led to an easy basket, she constantly showed why many experts believed she was destined for greatness. Her style of play was not only effective but also incredibly entertaining to watch. When Clark entered the professional league and joined the Indiana Fever in the WNBA, expectations were extremely high. Many wondered if she could bring the same level of excitement and dominance to the professional stage. But it didn't take long before she started proving that she belonged among the best players in the league. Every game seemed to create new highlights. Fans packed arenas just to see her play, and television ratings started rising whenever her team appeared on screen. Some sports commentators even suggested that Clark's presence was bringing a new level of attention to the entire league. However, with popularity also comes pressure. Opposing teams quickly realized that stopping Caitlin Clark would become one of their biggest priorities. Defenders began guarding her more aggressively, double-teaming her whenever possible, and trying to disrupt her rhythm. Yet even under constant pressure, Clark continued to find ways to make an impact. What makes her especially dangerous on the court is not just her scoring ability, but also her basketball intelligence. She reads defenses quickly, understands where her teammates are positioned, and often makes the right decision within seconds. That combination of skill and awareness has allowed her to become a leader on the floor, despite being relatively new to the professional game. Off the court, Clark's influence has been growing just as rapidly. Young basketball players look up to her as a role model, and many fans say she represents a new generation of athletes who are changing the way the sport is viewed. Because of all this attention, every game she plays now feels like a major event. Fans, analysts, and even rival players are constantly watching to see what she will do next. And if her recent performances are any indication, the story of Caitlin Clark's rise in professional basketball may only be just beginning. Just when fans thought they had already seen everything Caitlin Clark could do on a basketball court, one particular game changed the conversation across the entire league. It was one of those moments that instantly spread across social media, sports shows, and fan discussions everywhere. During a high-intensity matchup in the WNBA, Clark delivered a performance that reminded everyone why she is considered one of the most exciting players in the sport today. From the very beginning of the game, the energy inside the arena was electric. Fans knew they were about to witness something special. Early in the game, Clark began showing her trademark confidence. She hit a deep three-pointer from far beyond the arc, a shot that many players wouldn't even attempt during a professional game. The crowd immediately erupted in excitement. But that was only the beginning. As the game continued, Clark started taking complete control of the offense for the Indiana Fever. She wasn't just scoring, she was creating opportunities for her teammates with incredible passes and smart playmaking. One moment she would drive toward the basket, drawing defenders toward her, and the next moment she would deliver a perfectly timed assist for an easy score. At one point in the game, something happened that truly shocked fans and commentators alike. Under heavy defensive pressure, Clark managed to pull off an unbelievable play that quickly became the highlight of the night. With only seconds on the shot clock, she stepped back and launched an extremely deep three-point shot. For a brief second, the entire arena seemed to hold its breath. Then the ball swished cleanly through the net. The crowd exploded. Teammates jumped from the bench in celebration. Even some opposing fans couldn't help but applaud the incredible moment. Within minutes, clips of the shot began spreading across the internet, gaining thousands of views and reactions almost instantly. Sports analysts began discussing the play on television, comparing her shooting confidence to some of the greatest shooters in basketball history. Many fans pointed out that moments like this are exactly why Clark has become such a massive attraction in the league. But what made the moment even more impressive was her calm reaction afterward. Instead of celebrating wildly, Clark simply turned and focused on getting back on defense. That level of composure showed the mindset of a true professional athlete who understands the bigger goal of winning games. Performances like this continue to build her reputation as one of the most exciting players to watch in modern basketball. Every time she steps on the court, fans know there is always a chance they might witness something unforgettable. And as the season continues in the WNBA, the big question remains the same for fans everywhere. What incredible moment will Caitlin Clark create next? As the season continues, the influence of Caitlin Clark is becoming impossible to ignore. Every game she plays seems to create new headlines, new highlights, and most importantly, new fans for women's basketball. What started as excitement during her college career has now transformed into a powerful movement inside the WNBA. Before Clark arrived in the league, many games struggled to receive the same level of national attention that other major sports enjoyed. But things are beginning to change quickly. Ticket sales are increasing, arenas are filling with fans, and television ratings are rising whenever Clark and the Indiana Fever step onto the court. Many sports analysts believe that Clark's style of play is a major reason for this sudden surge in interest. Her ability to shoot from extremely deep distances reminds fans of some of basketball's greatest shooters. But it's not just about scoring. Clark has also shown an impressive ability to control the pace of the game, create scoring opportunities for teammates, and keep fans on the edge of their seats every single night. Another important factor behind her popularity is her fearless mentality. Clark plays with a level of confidence that inspires younger players watching from home. Many young basketball fans, especially girls, now see her as proof that they too can reach the highest level of the sport with hard work and dedication. Social media has played a huge role in amplifying Clark's impact as well. Highlights from her games often go viral within minutes. Whether it's a deep three-pointer, a no-look pass, or a clutch shot in the final moments of a game, fans love sharing those exciting clips online. Because of this, Clark has quickly become one of the most talked-about athletes in basketball today. Some fans even compare the excitement around her games to the early careers of legendary stars who changed the popularity of the sport. But the attention hasn't come without challenges. Opposing teams now prepare specifically to stop Clark. Defenders guard her more aggressively, double teams appear more frequently, and the pressure continues to grow every game. Yet despite all of this, Clark keeps showing resilience and determination on the court. Her teammates have also started benefiting from the extra attention she attracts from defenders. When multiple players focus on stopping Clark, it opens up scoring opportunities for others on the team. This has helped the Indiana Fever develop stronger offensive teamwork as the season progresses. Coaches around the league are beginning to recognize that Clark's presence is not only helping her own team, but also increasing the visibility of the entire league. More fans are tuning in, more media outlets are covering games, and the conversation around women's basketball is growing stronger every week. For the WNBA, this moment could represent the beginning of a new era, and if Clark continues playing at this level, her influence could shape the future of the league for many years to come. The story of Caitlin Clark is still only at the beginning, yet her impact on professional basketball is already being felt across the entire sports world. Every performance she delivers continues to spark conversations among fans, analysts, and former players about what the future of women's basketball could look like. When Clark first entered the WNBA, expectations were incredibly high. Many believed she had the potential to change the league, but few imagined the effect would come this quickly. From sold-out arenas to viral highlights across social media, Clark has brought a new level of energy and excitement to the sport. One of the most remarkable things about Clark's journey is how she has handled the pressure. Being one of the most talked-about rookies in recent history means every move she makes is watched closely. Every game, every shot, and every interview becomes part of a larger conversation about her influence on basketball. Despite this constant attention, Clark has remained focused on improving her game and helping the Indiana Fever grow into a stronger competitor. She continues to work on her passing, decision-making, and defensive efforts, proving that she is not satisfied with simply being a highlight player. Instead, she wants to become a complete leader on the court. Her leadership is already beginning to show. Teammates often speak about the confidence she brings to the locker room and the competitive mindset she carries into every matchup. When Clark steps onto the floor, there is a clear sense of belief that something special could happen at any moment. Fans around the world have also embraced her journey. Jerseys with her name are selling quickly, game attendance continues to rise, and millions of viewers are now tuning in to watch WNBA games that they might never have watched before. In many ways, Clark has become a bridge connecting new fans to women's basketball. For young athletes watching from home, her success represents something even bigger. She shows that dedication, passion, and fearless play can create opportunities that once seemed impossible. Many young players now dream of following the same path she is carving in professional basketball. Sports analysts often say that every generation of basketball has a few players who change the direction of the game. These athletes bring new audiences, new excitement, and a new style of play that reshapes the league. For many fans and experts, Clark may already be proving that she is one of those rare players. Of course, the road ahead will still include challenges. The WNBA is full of talented veterans and rising stars who are determined to compete at the highest level. Clark will continue facing tough defenses, intense rivalries, and the constant pressure that comes with being one of the faces of the league. But if her journey so far has shown anything, it's that Caitlin Clark thrives under pressure. And as her career continues to unfold, one question remains in the minds of basketball fans everywhere. Is this just the beginning of a new superstar era in the WNBA?